Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to FaceTime with Felly. It's your girl, Felly baby. Okay guys, today we are going to get into how a United States citizen can apply for their visa to go to Nigeria. So I recently just did this a few weeks ago. I had my visa appointment and everything like that. So I know there's a lot of people who are wanting to explore their roots and whatnot and go to the motherland and just, see what's up over there. So I'm going to tell you guys what all that you need to take with you and, talk about how quickly I got mine back and whatever. So let's just jump right on into it. So first things first, it costs to get over to Nigeria. It costs some Skrilla, okay? Plan and book your flight accordingly, however far out you need to, but keep this visa stuff in mind because it's important. So the visa fee itself, when you do the application online at OIS blah blah blah.com, I'll put the link in the description. Don't worry about it. It's $160. Okay, it's $160 for the visa application. You will need to print out your application as well as the acknowledgement slip and the payment slip once you're done with that. It'll prompt you to print both of those things after you finish the application and print it. So don't worry about it. You need to take those to your appointment with you. Super important is probably you need a passport. You can't go anywhere without a passport, okay? You're not going to see shit if you don't have a passport. So make sure that you have your US passport. You need it to be valid for at least 6 months, which means it cannot, it can't expire within the next 6 months. And you need 2 blank visa pages in your passport. Super important. If you don't have a passport, that's gonna cost you $160 also. So yeah, if you don't have your shit together, you finna be dropping Skrilla. So don't wait till the last minute, and hopefully you have a passport already. So I can talk specifically, I did the visitor visa, but there's also a tourist visa, and they're just a little bit different with what you need to submit when you go. So don't fret, it's really not that bad. But so for a visitor visa, you're going to need, like I said, your application, your acknowledgement slip, your payment slip. You need to go to the post office and get 2 priority overnight envelopes, and please get the right stamps. Please get the right stamps, because it should cost you each envelope, when you get the right stamps, because you need to overnight something, it should cost you $27.50 for each envelope. Now, one envelope is what your stuff is gonna go in, your documents and whatnot, to send off to get processed, and then they're gonna use the other envelope to send it back to you. So that's why you need 2 of them. Super important. Get the right stamps, get the right stamps. You're going to need so yes, like I said, you need the application, you need the payment slip, the acknowledgement slip. You're gonna need your passport. You have to send your passport off. I know that was kind of terrifying for me, but they put your visa in your passport. So you have to send off your passport. You're gonna need passport photos, and I suggest going to either CVS or Walgreens, because you can literally just walk right in and then they hand it to you when they take your picture. So also, again, suggestion, I would get it digitally on a USB drive and get it printed, because when you do your application online, you have to upload a picture on there. And so yeah, just go ahead and get it digitally. So it's gonna cost you $16 or $17. And you need a printed one to send with your stuff. So you need a return flight booking. You have to have your flight booked, cause they will tell you no, you're not gonna get approved. So you need your return flight, print out the confirmation, put that to the side. You also need a bank statement or proof of sufficient funds. They want you to have $500 in your account. So either use your last month's bank statement or call your bank up and say, skirt, I need this letter. I'm trying to get a visa to go travel. And they will literally write you a little letter that's like, she got this much in her account. Boom, she Gucci. Like, yeah. And they will email that to you. Boom, print that out and put that to the side. Visitor visa means someone is inviting you to Naija. So you will need a letter of invitation from that person. They have to say, hey, I'm inviting so-and-so to come over here, you know, in short life, I beg. Like, you need that letter. So it will have to have, you know, them saying they accept all immigration responsibility. They're staying with me at blah, blah, blah address. They have to put their address and sign it and put it dated and address it to like the consular of Atlanta or whatever, whoever's processing your stuff. So when you log into the website, depending on where you make your appointment at, find out where it's getting processed. They also have to submit like the info data sheet of their passport. You have to submit that as a document with your stuff. So they have to have that person's information and all that. So that's the visitor visa. If you want to do just a tourist visa, you basically need all of those same things minus an invitation letter from someone because you're going for tourist purposes. So you need your application, you need the acknowledgement slip, you need the payment slip. You still need your return flight. You still need the 2 envelopes, the passport photos, you need the bank statement, and you will have to show proof that you have lodging in Nigeria. So you'll have to print out your hotel booking that you have, your Airbnb booking, and submit that. And that's for the tourist visa, okay? So the difference between the two is a visitor visa. You need the invitation letter from someone plus their, you know, data page of their passport. For the tourist visa, you need proof that you have accommodations. And that's like the main differences between the two. So there's 4 places, I believe, in the US that you can go to get your visa done. And I want to say that it's like online integrated services. I feel like that's what it stands for, but I know it's OIS services. You can go to Houston, Texas, Atlanta, Georgia, Washington, D.C., or Los Angeles, California. And just be really mindful about when your trip is and when you're like trying to go to Nigeria, because these appointments do fill up fast. So I honestly would book it like at least, give yourself at least 8 weeks out from when you're supposed to leave. But you should probably book that appointment like 3 or 4 months before you need it, just because they fill up, especially if you book it in Houston. There's a lot of Nigerians in Houston, and they only have, you know, like, it seems like only like 5 or 6 appointments a day. So like, chop, I beg. Like, no, darling, I beg. Like, book your appointment so that you don't miss out, and get it done. I got my visa literally back in a week. I got my passport mailed back to me with, you know, my visa in it and everything. I had my appointment on a Tuesday, and then they tried to get it to me and deliver it to me on a Monday, and I wasn't home yet. So I had to go pick it up from the post office. So that's the other good thing, is they won't just leave it on your front doorstep or anything like that. They want you have to be able to sign for it. So if you're not home, then they will take it back to the post office and you can go pick it up, which I really like, because that's my whole ass passport, you know, like, that is my whole passport. So I did appreciate the fact that, you know, I had to sign for it and they weren't just going to leave it on my front porch. So it comes back relatively quickly, but the most important thing is securing that appointment and just making sure that you have one. Mine was approved for multiple entry. And so that may be a thing that happens for you, which is good since it's $160. It's a good investment knowing that your visa lasts for 2 years and you can go multiple times. So yeah, I think it's, it's an easy process, but when you don't really know what you're doing and you're trying to figure it out on the go, it can be really stressful. So me, myself, I watched quite a few, other people YouTube videos of how their appointment went and what they did. So I just wanted to give mine out here too, since I've been through it. It's just important to, spread the knowledge and whatnot. So yeah, you will have to obviously have your visa to get into Nigeria, but also for American citizens, you will have to have a yellow fever vaccine. You don't need your vaccine to get your visa, but in order to get through customs when you get to Nigeria and actually get into the country, you have to have proof of your yellow fever vaccine. And so you can't get that from your doctor's office or anything like that. You have to go to a travel clinic and get it. And yellow fever vaccine is not cheap. It is not cheap at all. I got mine back in August and it was almost $400 for one vaccine. But it's super important because yellow fever is a disease that's spread by mosquitoes. And so there are a lot of them over in West Africa and stuff. So it's just really better for you so you don't get sick. No one wants to get sick when they're on vacation. So that would just really suck. So like I said, going to Naija, you go chop your money or it's not cheap at all, but it's going to be worth it. I feel like it's going to be worth it, over and over again. So I'm very much so looking forward to my trip. Of course, I'll be vlogging about it and keeping y'all updated. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like I said, it's a lot of information, but once you know what you're doing, it's not that bad. It's really not. You just make sure you have all of your documents, take them with you to your appointment and submit them. And they'll pretty much tell you before your appointment is over, the guy told me, he's like, hey, welcome to Nigeria. Is it your first time going? Oh, that's so exciting, whatever. So they'll pretty much tell you yes or no before you leave your appointment and tell you, here's how you can track it. It's expected back on this day. And yeah, it was pretty painless and everything like that. So just get your documents together, pay your money, have all your things. And yeah, everybody, let's go to the motherland. I beg. I'm so excited for my trip. I can't wait, y'all. And yeah, like I said, thanks for watching the video, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit, letting me, talk to y'all about the visa to go to Nigeria. And yeah, I hope it was informational for you. If you are planning on going, leave me some comments. We can talk about it if you want tips, advice, whatever. I'm definitely here to help. I want more of us to go home and see what it's like and everything and, get immersed into the culture. So please don't hesitate to ask. More content will be coming very soon on my channel, on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok. So don't hesitate to follow me there. I don't give up Felicia. And of course, hit subscribe to my channel, like this video, turn on the post notifications, all of the things, because content be choke everywhere. I beg. Ichoko J. Y'all are not ready. I'm barely ready, but y'all are really not ready. So yeah. Hit subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will catch y'all next time, guys. Bye.